Hello, this is Blue Cross Blue Shield Southeast Texas review for Medicare Advantage. I just want to, this is going to be a short one. Uh, so there's some changes. If you are on the optimum PPO, you can remain on that policy. And I suggest you do. I'll go over that here in just a second. If you were on the complete PPO, like down in orange, I've got a couple of you on it, that policy is going away. And so I'll go over, well, here's the problem. I'm not getting paid along with every other agent and broker. We're not getting paid for Blue Cross. So if you want to look at another Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO, you're going to have to call Blue Cross directly. If you want to look at a Humana PPO or an Aetna PPO, I'd be able to help you. And United Healthcare is not paying agent or brokers for PPOs either. So my options to be able to help you are either Aetna or Humana. So I'm going to encourage you to set an appointment with me so that I can try to help you make a decision. So I'm going to share my screen here real quick, go over a couple of things. Also for the HMOs for Blue Cross, you can stay on those down in Southeast Texas. So, and I will, if you stay on your Blue Cross Blue Shield policy, I will still get paid and I can still be your agent. I can still assist you with things that crop up, like looking up doctors or medications or whatever you need. But if you're wanting to get off of Blue Cross, I'm really limited in which direction I can move you. So again, to reiterate, that's going to be either Aetna or Humana or a United Healthcare HMO. And that's really the gist of it at this point. If your plan is terminating, like down in orange, the complete PPO on Blue Cross, you do have a guaranteed issue to be able to get on a supplement, which is a Plan G, coupled with a prescription drug policy. I am very limited on what I get paid on those as well. So I can tell you it's either going to be Blue Cross or Humana that I'll be able to sign you up on. Outside of that, I don't get paid enough to do it. I also don't sell prescription drug policies because I don't get paid enough anymore. So I was really limited on a lot of stuff, but nonetheless, I'm here to help you. I'm going to try to do my best to make sure that you are covered health-wise and financially for 2026. So I just want to remind you that you can go to my website and book an appointment. It's yourtexasinsuranceBroker.com, and then just go to book a consultation and just pick one. You don't have to download anything. It's really easy. So just pick one, or if you can't do that, if you're having technical difficulties, just give me a ring and I will assist you. Also, if you hover over more and go to pre-recorded educational member meetings, I will have other carriers that you can take a look at that I have gone over. I am going to forewarn you, the Humana Southeast Texas video, when it comes to the PPOs, I'm a little lost. So again, it's because of plan name changes, plan number changes, and plans that are no longer commissionable by the carriers. So it's a little bit tough to navigate through. So I highly encourage you to set an appointment with me so I can deal with you individually. And as time goes on, because remember, I just got these policies October 1st. I'm almost getting to the point where I understand what I am able to give you as an option. So to reiterate, if your plan is terminating, you need to watch that mail from Blue Cross Blue Shield. Complete PPO in orange, Southeast Texas, going away. So you are going to be able to get on a supplement for guaranteed issue. My only options to give you that are Humana and Blue Cross, and then or put you on a different PPO if that's what you'd like. And again, that's only going to be Aetna and Humana at this point, unless you want to get on an HMO with United or any other carrier, Aetna or Humana. So I would suggest you go to BCBSTX.com. That's Blue Cross Blue Shield Texas.com. If you want to look at some Blue Cross Blue Shield policies, but I'm going to go over the changes for the optimum PPO for next year real quick. For those of you that want to remain on that policy. So let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's get that started. One second, let me pull up the 2025 one real quick. No. I have been getting some conflicting information from Blue Cross Blue Shield directly, so I just don't have access since they're not going to be paying commissions to anything anymore. And the information that they've given me thus far is just, it's been a little bit odd, but I'm going to do my best again. So this is for 2026. Again, the optimum PPO, Blue Cross Blue Shield. So here's the planned service area. It does include Harris, Hardin, Galveston, Jefferson. Yeah, that's it on that one. Okay, so first things first, your premium will remain the same at $142 a month. There is no medical deductible. You never had a Part B premium buy down, so that remains the same. Something that is changing is your in-network maximum out of pocket. It was $3,850. It will be $5,750 for 2026. And then your combined out of network did jump up from $5,800 to $10,100. So try to stay in network. The other major thing that's changed is the inpatient hospital stay. It was $195 per day for days 1 through 6. It is jumping up to $300 per day for days 1 through 6. So you're looking at an $1,800 cap for any kind of inpatient hospital stay for 2026. Outpatient hospital did jump up from $300 to $350. So any kind of surgery at an outpatient hospital. Same for ambulatory, it was $200. So like a dedicated surgical center like Victoria Center and League City. It was, what was it, $200. It's going up to $325. Your primary care physician is going to be $0. Your specialist was $25. It will be $40 next year. All of your preventatives are $0. Emergency is the same at $100. Urgent care is the same at $40. And then all of your diagnostics, which are highly important to know what your out-of-pocket costs are going to be, remain the same. That has not changed. So the cap on diagnostic tests and procedures is 100, labs 50, radiological diagnostics cap would be 300, x-rays would be 100. That is the same. Your hearing aid benefit is also the same if you use that. The dental has changed. You did get $1,000 annual. You will only get 750, and there are a lot of limitations and exclusions to the dental portion of this policy. So you might not have even used it. But yeah, it's going from 1,000 to 750 annually. Vision will remain the same at only $100 for an allowance towards eyewear annually. Skilled nursing remains the same. The first 20 days are $0. Physical therapy did jump up from $40 to $50. And any other rehabs have remained the same at a $30 or $35 copay. Ambulance is the same at $275. Part B drugs are the same. It's still 20% out of your pocket. So remember, if you are on Part B drugs like chemo, radiation, infusions, dialysis, anything of that nature, the maximum amount of pocket is highly important for you to know that. And again, the in-network was $38.50. It is 58. What is it? I can't remember already. Shoot. There it is, $57.50. That's only for in-network. Just know that that has increased. The other thing that has changed is your prescription drug deductible. There was not one for 2025. You will have one for tiers 3, 4, and 5, and it is $300. Don't forget your coinsurance is maxed out at $2,100 for 2026, specifically for just your coinsurances or copays for prescriptions, not medical. The maximum amount of pocket is what applies to your medical out-of-pocket expenses. The true out-of-pocket cost at $2,100 applies to your prescription out-of-pocket costs. Acupuncture has jumped from 25 to 40 for next year. Chiropractic is the same. Diabetic supplies are the same. So is durable medical equipment at 20% out of your pocket, and then Silver Seekers is still a part of the added benefit. Podiatry is the same at the $45 copay. You will have all of your out-of-network on this policy will be 50% out of pocket. So staying in network is definitely something you should try to attempt. I can still help you do that as long as I'm getting paid to do it. Okay, all of this is the same for outpatient substance abuse. You did get a $50 quarterly allowance for over-the-counter in 2025. You will only get a $25 quarterly allowance. And you still get telehealth for $0. So that's really the optimum RX. If you would like to give me a ring, please do. I know I've got a couple of you on a Blue Cross Blue Shield HMO down in Southeast Texas. I believe it's this one here, the basic. Plan service area is Chambers, Fort Bend, Hardin, Harris, Jefferson, Liberty, Montgomery, and Orange. Yeah, I don't have that document. see if I can pull up real quick the old document for 2025. The basic. We'll do a quick comparison. Then again, I highly recommend you call me or set an appointment so we can go over your options and any questions you might have for next year. Okay. So the basic HMO. Still remains a $0 monthly premium. Do need a referral to see a specialist. That's easy. It's electronic. Your maximum out of pocket did go up from $47.50 to $67.50. That doesn't mean you're going to spend that. It means that if you're very sick and your copays reach that number, then Blue Cross will pay the remainder of your medical for that year, not your prescriptions. Inpatient hospital stay did go up from $350 per day for days 1 through 7 to $395. So if you were in the hospital for 8 days and beyond, then you would have a max bill of $27.65. Outpatient hospital did jump up from $325 to max $375. So when you see a range like this, it depends on the orders in the facility in which that benefit was executed. So the max would be $375 for anything done at an outpatient facility, at a surgical center, like a dedicated one again, like Victoria Lakes in Lake City. The max is going to be $325. It was $250. Your primary care physician is $0, and your specialist is jumping up from $17 to $32. Preventatives are $0. Emergency care remains the same at $125. Urgent care remains the same at $40. And all of your diagnostics remain the same. Diagnostic testing procedure, max 100. Labs, max 50. Radiological exams, max 300. X-rays, max 100. That remains the same. Hearing aid benefit remains the same. Dental has been taken away from you. You did get a $1,000 annual allotment. You won't get anything from what I can tell on this. You also do not get any eyewear for next year, which you did get 150. You will not get anything for next year towards glasses. Mental health remains the same. Physical therapy remains the same at $35. Any kind of other therapies also remains the same. Ground ambulance remains the same at $295. You did get 12 one-way trips annually for transportation, non-emergency. You won't get any of that next year. Part B drugs remain the same at 20% out of pocket. So on your prescription drug portion of this plan, you did not have a deductible for tiers 3, 4, and 5. For 2026, you will, and it will be $450. So again, I encourage you to set an appointment with me. Don't forget $2,100 true out-of-pocket cost for prescriptions. Acupuncture went up from 17 to 32. Chiropractic went down from 20 to 15. Diabetic supplies remain the same. They still give you silver sneakers. Podiatry remains the same at 35. It's all the same. You did get a $50 quarterly allowance for over-the-counter items. You will not get that next year, not covered. And you will get telehealth, which remains the same at 0. And that is it. So again, please set an appointment with me to go over your options. I know that was rather quick. So I'm here to help you. And I really appreciate you guys being my clients. So please give me a ring, set an appointment, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.